What if I told you that the person who saw this coming years ago wasn't Triple H, it wasn't Roman Reigns, it wasn't even an outspoken WWE critic, it was MJF. Back when Cody Rhodes was still helping build AEW, MJF looked him dead in the eyes and called him sweet. At the time, fans laughed it off as another MJF insult. But looking at Cody Rhodes today, maybe MJF wasn't insulting Cody Rhodes. Maybe he was exposing the biggest weakness in Cody Rhodes' character. Because somewhere along the lines, Cody Rhodes stopped feeling like the passionate underdog everyone rallied behind and started feeling like a superhero who can never fail. And that's a huge problem. Today, we're breaking down why MJF's words have aged better than anyone expected. Let's get into it, man. Here's the thing most wrestling fans don't realize. Winning the championship isn't always the hardest part. Staying interesting after you win it is. And unfortunately, that's exactly where Cody Rhodes started losing momentum. For nearly 2 years, WWE told one incredible story. Cody returned. He battled through injuries. He came up short against Roman Reigns. He refused to quit. Everything about Cody screamed determination. Every setback made fans believe in him even more. People weren't cheering Cody Rhodes because he was unbeatable. They were cheering because he kept getting knocked down and finding a way to stand back up. That's what made Finish the Story work. It wasn't about the title. It was about the journey, the struggle, the heartbreak, the redemption. Once Cody finally finished the story was over. Now WWE has been trying to convince fans that holding the championship is just as exciting as chasing it. It isn't. And that's why so many Cody segments today feel repetitive. Go back and watch MJF's promo with Cody. He constantly mocked Cody for trying too hard to be the good guy. He portrayed Cody as someone desperate to be loved, someone who wanted everyone to see him as the perfect hero. At the time, fans sided with Cody. But today, those promos feel strangely prophetic because modern Cody Rhodes almost never loses his composure. He smiles, he shakes hands, he respects his opponents, he gives emotional speeches, he always tries to do the right thing. That sounds great and all until you realize you've seen the exact same version of Cody Rhodes for years. Characters need evolution. Stone Cold evolved. The Rock evolved. John Cena evolved. Roman Reigns completely reinvented himself. Even Randy Orton constantly changes small parts of his personality. But Cody, he's still the same smiling babyface, the same speeches, the same entrance, the same presentation. Eventually, fans stop wondering what's going to happen next because they already know. One of the biggest problems with Cody Rhodes today is predictability. You already know how every segment is going to end. Someone interrupts him. Cody gives an emotional speech. The crowd sings along. He stands tall. Repeat. Week after week. Month after month. Predictability kills excitement. Think about the greatest wrestling characters ever. You never knew what Stone Cold would do. You never knew what DX would do. You never knew when Hollywood Hogan was going to stab someone in the back. That's what kept people watching. But with Cody, there's very little mystery anymore. His character has become safe, almost too polished, almost too perfect. And wrestling fans usually reject perfection eventually. They want flaws. They want conflict. They want unpredictability. Right now, Cody Rhodes doesn't offer much of that. Every legendary wrestler reaches a point where they need a reset. The Undertaker changed characters. Jericho reinvented himself countless times. Roman Reigns transformed into the tribal chief. That change extended his career by years. So why couldn't Cody evolve too? Imagine Cody snapping. Imagine years of carrying WWE finally breaking him mentally. Imagine Cody realizing the fans only loved him when he was suffering. Now he's champion, and suddenly people say he's boring. That betrayal could become the motivation. No more kissing babies. No more inspirational speeches. No more smiling. Instead, Cody becomes obsessed with staying on top. Anyone who threatens him gets destroyed. Friends become enemies. Respect disappears. Now you've created something fresh. Now fans don't know what's coming. That's how stars stay relevant. People forget that Cody has always proven he can play an arrogant villain. Back in the past, some of his best promos came when he leaned into ego. He knows how to manipulate a crowd. He knows how to make people hate him. Imagine this version. Cody says, "You people never wanted me to finish my story. You only wanted to watch me suffer. Now every cheer becomes boos. Every fan who once supported him suddenly becomes the enemy. He cheats, he lies, he brutalizes opponents after matches. Not because he enjoys it, but because he refuses to let anyone take away everything he's sacrificed to earn. That's compelling television. That's layered storytelling. That's a character people would actually debate every week. Here is the reality. The underdog made Cody Rhodes special. Being champion has exposed the limitation of his current character. That's not saying Cody isn't talented. He's one of the best performers in wrestling. He's one of WWE's biggest stars. But even great wrestlers need change. The biggest stars don't stay on top because they repeat themselves. They adapt. They surprise people. They evolve before fans get tired of them. Right now, Cody Rhodes desperately needs that evolution. Otherwise, every title defense starts blending together. Every promo sounds the same. Every feud starts feeling familiar. Eventually, fans stop caring. Not because Cody isn't talented, but because they've already seen this version of Cody way too many times. Ironically, MJF may have understood Cody Rhodes better than Cody understood himself. When MJF called Cody sweet, he wasn't just insulting him. He was pointing out that Cody's biggest strength could eventually become his biggest weakness. Always being the nice guy, always doing the honorable thing, always trying to be the perfect hero. That formula worked perfectly during Finish the Story, but stories don't last forever. Characters have to grow. And right now, Cody Rhodes is standing at a crossroads. No pun intended. He can continue being the same smiling babyface until fans slowly lose interest. Or he can completely reinvent himself and remind the wrestling world just how dangerous he can be. A brutal heel turn wouldn't erase Cody Rhodes' legacy. It could create the most compelling chapter of his career. Because sometimes, the best stories don't end when the hero wins. They begin when the hero loses himself. So maybe MJF was right all along. Not because Cody Rhodes isn't talented, but because eventually, being sweet just isn't enough to keep fans invested forever. But what do you guys think? Should Cody Rhodes stay a babyface? Or is it finally time for him to embrace the dark side? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another wrestling breakdown. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.